in the United States. So the story of DoorDash, it all started on fall 2012 when Stanley, Tony, and Andy, and also the fourth person, also even more, but he is no longer associated with DoorDash, was still an undergraduate computer science student at Stanford University. And so while they were a student, they want to build a startup company for like their assignment, but wondering what they should build. So they all seemed to share Tony's passion to help small local retailers on Palo Alto. So they decided to interview small local retailers and found one common problem on their restaurant, which is they can't deliver the food because they're busy cooking. And so that is how the idea of DoorDash started. And before DoorDash, they built it in a website by the name of paloaltodelivery.com. So they want to kind of test it out as like whether will it work, will there be like enough customer or not. And so they initially just targeted like Stanford student. And then within 45 minutes after the website got launched, uh, a call came in, but it's none from all of their friends. So it's completely a stranger, which probably typed like Palo Alto delivery, like wondering, is there a delivery in Palo Alto or not? So yeah, and it when all started, you and the people that actually delivered is also the four of them, and also they also developed the app and also kind of just manage the technology, and but then it blew up where they can't deliver all the orders by themselves, and they had struggled with the growing market of DoorDash from dozens to hundreds of deliveries per day. And so they decided to build a tech company to manage all the growing technologies and start developing the app. And in the first years of operation, DoorDash expanded to 70 restaurants in the Bay Area and received 2.4 million in funding. It grew at a rate of 20% every week.
Wow.
And now, as you can see, DoorDash is now currently is the largest delivery food company in the US and have assembled a team of 617 highly skilled engineers, designers, and computer scientists whose expertise spans a broad range of technical areas compared to when they started with only the four of them only, just out of ideas. They now make 2.4 billion for revenue and platforms serve for 440,000 merchants and 20 million consumers and 1 million deliverers. So yeah, that's kind of our weekly inspirations for this week. So I will pass the time to Jenna now to moderate. So go to you, Jenna.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, the next one is our company vision and mission statement. So the first one, I think is it Jing?
Yeah.
Are you? Yeah.
I'll go
Okay.
ahead and explain this. Thank you very much, everyone. So Jenna, if you'll go ahead and click on the graphic there, this is a discovery that sort of was inspired by recently. So this is basically a roadmap of how we actually transform people. So I've been thinking about it and talked to a lot of people, and this is what I've collected. It's sort of like a pyramid, and it begins first at the very bottom on the fifth level with communication. What we noticed is that when we communicate using messaging, it actually improves our understanding of what's going on in the company. That's because I think maybe most people's native language isn't English, and maybe I speak too fast sometimes, and other things. But and also when we speak in real life, sometimes we have a tendency to pretend to understand, even if we don't. But when we use messaging and written communication, I saw a few people smile there, so maybe I touched upon something. But when we use written communication, it gives us more time to clarify our thoughts and understand what others are saying. So this is kind of the baseline of transformation. After we have communication, we move on to the next phase, which is engagement. And what we've noticed is that the Socratic method and the Feynman method, which is a method of teaching what you've just learned in order to improve your understanding, well, these are actually very, very powerful ways of creating engagement. And this is the kind of good engagement that leads to positive transformation. The third step is to get that feedback on your engagement. So from people who are a bit more experienced or have different perspectives, and this is where we use radical candor to give transparent feedback so that the engagement becomes quality and higher forming. Once we get to that point, we move up again to understanding. And once we have understanding, then we have effect, and we can influence our performance KPIs. We can affect SLAs, we can achieve our OKRs, and we can achieve the goals that we set before us. The final stage is personal transformation. So this is the transformation of either guests, partners, employees, yourself, and it revolves around three concepts. One is mastery, so that's the ability to do something very well. The second is autonomy, to be able to do it very well without independently and feel the self-reliance on that. And the third is to tie your work into a larger purpose. So anyway, this is just a roadmap. This is something that we're going to input through HR into everybody's day-to-day engagement to improve our communications, improve our engagement, get that feedback going, improve understanding, affect our performance KPIs, and lead everyone to have mastery, autonomy, and purpose. Okay, back to Jenna.
Okay, so yeah, like hopefully with this like method of transformation, then like it can improve our company as a whole. Yeah. So next for mission statement, so it's Vera.
Okay, let me actually put this just a precursor for Jenna. So these are just instances that I've discovered across the company where people are living according to the mission, and these are innovations that we've seen. Is Vera here right now? Actually, yeah, Vera's here. Okay, all right, Vera. Why don't we let you explain what you've discovered with the live commenting in HR? Okay. All right. If Vera isn't there, I'll go to Jenna. Maybe you can.
I'm here, sir.
Oh, okay. Vera, welcome. Okay, so I put a Jiffy down. That's actually a little innovation itself, showing how live commenting works and what the context of where we do live commenting is. So please tell us a little bit more, Vera.
Okay. So this is about the HR trials live commenting, right? So the HR team usually like we gather together and like evaluate the trial candidates presentation, and usually we have like difficulties to like share our opinions, and then Mr. Jing, you come up with the idea of the live commenting. Well, first we started at Slack, but I kind of like find it like difficult to like understand others' opinions. So I think it would be better if we could use the assessment metrics paper and make it in a table. So I also mentioned here a little bit advantage about the live commenting in the assessment paper, which is high visibility. And the second is allow members to share their opinions, thought process, and inquiries. And the third is there are actually no flows in the communication, but eventually it just increases speed and accuracy for decision making. So I think that is what I could briefly explain. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. And thank you very much, Vera, for illustrating that. I think this innovation improves, like you said, the speed and accuracy of the HR process by reducing the amount of post time and also remembering exactly what comments you had about a candidate's trial while the person is presenting their information. So that's awesome. Thank you, Vera. Okay, I'll just continue, Jenna, into the next one. So the next one I'd like to introduce is Bayu. So Bayu brought this up on his personal update yesterday, but I just wanted to kind of highlight this in front of the entire company. Bayu, maybe you can show us a little bit about how this diagram illustrates how we can simplify the partnership onboarding process. Is Bayu here? Oh, okay. I don't see Bayu on the roll call. Okay, so let's see. I'll go ahead and explain this part a little bit, and Jenna would be so kind. All right. So what this is this is a diagram, I believe, of the partner onboarding. Or reason I'll double check my statement here. I don't want to be inaccurate, right? But what this is a diagram of the partner onboarding process. And if we could zoom in on the diagram to take a closer look at it. What this does is it allows us to understand visually and with a good amount of scope what's going on when a partner onboards here at Bukit Vista. Because we can see all the different components and parts, we can tackle it strategically, and we can think of how to systematically improve and make this process more efficient. So this has been really good because since we get a lot of new people into the company through internships, new hires, and sometimes it's hard to zoom out and see what does the actual bigger picture look like. So having diagrams like this is it's extremely powerful, and also it inspires delight because it allows us to work faster and have better understanding of what's going on. Okay, The next last item I want to bring up, this is an evolution of Ilham's idea from the previous week. Ilham was working on a idea to create a place where people could look for projects and people could also post projects. So what I saw that was pretty interesting here is a project marketplace, and that is essentially this idea of where we can barter for different projects. If you have a project idea that you would like to offer to interns or new people here, this is where you can put it. And if you're looking for a project, this is where you can find a project too. Okay, that's pretty much the updates on some innovations and the mission examples of the vision and the mission here at Bukit Vista. Back to the host.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, um, next will be the weekly mission inspiration. So first for Andre, I see here. Okay, I think I'll read it out then. So from Andre, doing guest engagement is always fun.
Jenna, I can read it out.
Oh, okay.
The representative from HN.
Okay.
Okay, so Andre here says he's doing guest engagement. It's always fun, of course, as an HR. So he just chit chat with this guest about their dog, and turns out their dog is the one on Buah Vida ads. So he technically meet a celebrity. The benefit, if they feel comfortable with us, they will always chat with us and ask for a reference on their stay. See, as you can see, a really cute dog on the photo. So yeah, that's all for the update for HR team for this week inspiration. Back to you, Jenna.
Okay, thank you. And next we have Tandy for inspiring delight through hospitality innovations that positively transform our partner.
Okay, good morning, everyone. So yeah, this is the first is about the partnership. So last week, me and Rafiq went to Labomi for discuss with the owner and manager about the maintenance issue and then the cleanliness issue. And then when we doing the meeting, there is a guest come. Actually, that's the our guest, but he not stay there because of the lack of service. And then we help him to get a refund and everything. And then also, me and Rafiq talk much with the guests to know more about their experience, where they stay and everything. And then he actually from the California, and then have been stay in in Mentawai about 10 years. And then he also work on the Cibon charter, the luxury yachts in Mentawai, and then usually send a guest to Bali about 300 more per year. And then he interesting to have a partnership with us to provide the property or accommodation for their guests. That's it. And then the second one, this is about the Google My Business review. So last week we got 9 for our GMB from 4.9 to stars to become the 5 stars on the GMB. That's it. Back to you.
All right, thank you. Wow. Okay, that's amazing that we got to 5 stars. So next for employee, it's from RV. Is she around?
Yes, I'm here, Jenna.
Okay.
So, hi everyone, good morning. So, these are the updates on Bukit Vista's mission to inspire delight through hospitality innovations that positively transform our employees, and we have 5 here. So, the first one managed to have B2B proposal for property developers and presented it to Jimbaran Hilltown Company. Thanks to Kabayu and Mak for guiding, mentoring, and help spot the things that I can improve. And then the second, finalized product for your outreach board thanks to Fidi. And then the best practice for HR's research plan evaluation is getting better and clearer. And then the third one, Vivigo mobile app for partners for Android has finally live on Play Store, working together with GM to have online launch event with partners. And then the fourth one, This week we have gained 9 new 5-star GNB reviews from our property partners and increased the engagement by 109.1%. Congrats, team. And then we have also refined our campaigns so they follow all stages in property partners journey, including advocacy. And then the last one, HAR was able to solve a case with Lot 3 guests last week. Thanks to the team and Dipta for taking the initiative to come on the site. So yeah, that's all from HR. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so next is technological innovation. So I'll go first. So actually this BB organizational chart was made by BD, and then like I just did like some coloring and modifications. So like I changed like the namings. It was supposed to be an organizational chart, but we didn't want to limit the functions to the rows. So yeah, that's why we changed the names to like the functions instead. So yeah, so like basically how it works is that it will, if you see like vertically across the ring, then it can show like how the company's vision and mission and the depth of a person's skill, while across the ring, which is like the circle, is like people with the same skill set. So it shows breadth of the skill. And while there's also like dotted lines here to show that there's always room for movement between the chapters. So this chart actually can be used to show how we can delegate tasks and help employees know what they can do using their skills. Okay, so next is from Nadia on the BV Go.
Okay, hello, good morning, everyone. So this is from PD. Yeah, as what you can see here, the PD just launched the BBGO mobile app on Android, and we've been currently preparing for the launch with partners and also preparing for the iOS version. So yeah, thank you. Back to you.
Okay, thank you. So next is from Chris.
Yes, thank you, Jenna. So me and Zio are working together to improve our goodbye message feature in Bigger by adding additional text which are first name and region name automatically. This picture was taken from development server. So we are going to do a product launch in near time soon. So yeah, thank you. Back to you, Jenna.
Thank you. Okay, that looks really interesting. So next for HR responses to your ES, then so this is like employee office hours every Monday to Friday 4 to 5 p.m. with that. Then HR updates from ES. So for April, so um is anyone going to present on this? Okay, so
Jenna, this one is
yeah.
already brought up previously, so you can directly
Oh.
go to the next one. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Yes, making a lot of mistakes today, but fail fast. So over here, okay. So do I just go on over to this? Okay. So next is for the team. Yes.
Yes. So it's thank you very much, Jenna. So I would like to remind everyone regarding the month's theme, which is fail fast, fail often, and fail forward. Still have 5 days until the end of the month, but I think this particular theme can be carried on always, and this actually fits well with our core value. How do we learn to fail forward? And this month we are seeing a lot of evidence of this. Just to update on the goals, company goals. We in Bigger, we do have 20 new registered property that have signed with Bukit Vista for the month of May, until the month of May. But then I think there's also plus one, which is Hyartan. So congrats to the partnership team for that. And we do still have until August to fulfill our goal of 50 partnership transformation. So let's work on that together. And next, I would like to update regarding the survive goal, which is the revenue target. So as you can see, this graph, the line crossed finally. Huh? So I would like to congratulate everyone in the team that we are able to achieve our revenue target for this month. At least if there are no cancellations, yeah. So host team, please maintain the guest, yeah. If we look at the bottom image, Jenna, yes, so it's up to 42,913. So that's 95.3% of our stretch target. And actually, this weekly sales for last week is actually pretty interesting. So as a note that this have not actually been separated by month yet, but we made a lot of deals actually last week, and I would like to recognize the HR team for that. So the strategic plan is still the same and it's still ongoing for the leadership in the leadership level. We're still working on that. So I would like to ask the help from all the user funnels to keep thriving in our survive mode. So I think that's it. Back to Jenna. Thank you very much, team.
Okay, thank you. So next we'll move on to the personal updates. So yes, please remember to just be two only, like just two. So yeah, first up, Rafiq. Oh wait, yeah, he's out. Okay, so I'll read the first two. So for team achievement, got some GMB reviews from property partners. Mantap team, 4 partners signing for extending contract with BB. New final stages on CM campaigns, personal achievement. Meanwhile, my assignment for partner welcoming program is completed, ready for the next new partners. So for the food he can only eat for the rest of his life, noodles, which is mee goreng. Simple, easy to cook, and enough for my belly. So next is Tandy.
Okay, thank you, Jana. So the team achievement is got nine reviews in the GMB, and then for more partner extending contract, new funnel stage with the full stage on the CM campaign, and then partner welcoming program flow on the web cycle. And then the food is, yeah, I would like to eat fish because it's healthy food, and then a good source of protein, which is critical maintain healthy muscle, organs, and blood vessel. Also, fish, it's easy to get in the ocean, and it's never end. And then also, is it only two, right?
Yeah.
Jana?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you. So next we have Asa.
Okay, thank you, Jenna. So this week, congratulations team because we have gained 9 new 5-star GMB reviews from our property partners. And we have also refined our campaign so they follow all stages in property partner journey, including advocacy. And for the answer of the question is that I would like to eat smoothies bowl because it is 95% fruits and veggies, truly fresh and full of vitamins. And it is healthy, wider variety of ingredients, higher fiber content, and cut out sugary base. Back to you, Jenna.
Thank you. So next we have Ross.
Okay, thank you, Jen. For my personal achievement, get the opportunity to learn, train skill and process again at Bukit Vista. So last day is my first day to join Bukit Vista again, especially in the community management chapter. And for team achievement, when I'm doing my trial, I do on-site engagement and help partner to resolve the waste payment case at Dalam Pinara. The partner is grateful because even though the case has been almost a year, Bukit Vista is still responsible for solving it. Partner hope that Bukit Vista will remain transparent and be responsible for helping related problems so that the partnership can be sustainable. And for the foods is also seafood because very high nutrition make me healthy and live a long life. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, and welcome back again to Bukit Vista. So next we have Andre. So he's at class. So no achievement yet, but the food that he would like to eat is sayur asam and tempeh goreng because it's very good. Okay, and next from Nadine. So she managed to have a B2B proposal from property developers and presented it to Jimbaran Hilltown Company. And thanks to Kak Bayu and Mark for guiding, mentoring, and helping spot the things that I can improve. And the food is sushi. Yes, I like that too. So for Maria,
Yes,
Shira.
thank you, Dana. So, good morning, everyone. My achievement for this week is I'm working on how we could actually nurture guests to reduce the cancellation. And, well, if I only can eat one food, then it's probably banana oat or something related to banana because, well, I like banana flavor and oats makes me feel full. Back to you, Jenna.
All right, thank you. Next, we have Sasha.
Yep, thank you, Jana, and good morning, everyone. So I'm gonna read for the this week's weekly question. It's gonna be nasi goreng because it's tasty and easy to make. And the other one, I'm gonna share my biggest actionable discovery. If you can scroll down to the right side. So basically, HR team use Discord to watch movie together after working hours, of course. So yeah, if you guys down for a movie night, you can watch it with your teammates as well. That's pretty much my update. Back to you, Jenna.
Yay, thank you. Yeah, oh my gosh, that time I actually saw you guys in the Discord, but I couldn't connect. Yeah, so next we have Erica.
Yeah, so I'm gonna read this week's question. For one thing, one food I'm gonna eat is that eggs because you can actually do anything with eggs with one ingredient. So scrambled, sunny side up, or boiled, you can do so much thing with eggs. And I would like to read my biggest actionable discovery. So you can move to the right. Yeah. So I downloaded Discord on my phone because when I use Discord on my computer, it will get lag. So I have no excuse for not opening Discord then. And then we use it for movie night that night. But actually, I was the only one that fell asleep. And when I wake up, I'm the only person left at Discord. Yes, that was kind of funny.
Nice, okay, so you fell asleep during a horror movie. That's an achievement.
Yeah. Thank you, Jenna.
Alright, thank you. Next we have Gray.
Yes, thank you, Jenna. So for my team achievement, so we able to solve a case with a guest at lot 3. So props to HR team. And for my personal achievement is creating the pivot and initiative. Thank you to Andre and PD as the CL and PCL for not being bored of my constant pairing. Also hosting all hands again. So thank you to Farah and Jenna also. For my weekly question is the only food that I can eat if I can only eat one is noodles, which is every type of noodles, mie ayam, indomie, udon, or even fried. I just love noodles so much. The reason is as simple as that. Probably not as healthy as others, but yeah, I love noodles. Back to you, Jenna.
Thank you. So, yes, I love noodles too, but I don't think to that extent. So, next is Dipta.
Hi everyone. Thank you, Jenna. So I'll just go to the second question. Is that what is one food that I can live with is Indomie goreng. It's easy to find. It's very cheap and easy to cook. It has an excellent preservation and has tasted period. Anything. Not about. And then for the second question is that I have successfully maintained my sleep cycle with the average of 7 hours for the past month, which is very good for me when I wake up in the morning. It feels really great. I think that's all. Thank you, Jenna.
All right, thank you. So yes, I agree that it's important to have good sleep habits. So next is Anand.
Okay, thank you, Jenna. Good morning, everyone. So, for the achievement, I got my first direct booking last week since it's my last week to handle the guests, and also handled some problems while hosting last week in lot 3, and then make the guests satisfied and happy with my hosting. That's my first time, so I think it's achievement for me. And if I can choose one food, I will choose beef because I really love beef, and I can just cook it in different styles, and also it's really easy to cook. You just need to put salt and pepper, and then you get delicious beef. Okay, back to you, Jenna. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. So next we have Jing.
Okay, thank you very much, Jenna. So one of the achievements was actually, I would share this with Bayou. We discovered that our partnership funnel is a little bit imperfect. And it's imperfect because we need to innovate on a way to get new bookings for our new partners. And we need to innovate also on how to set the right expectations for new and also older partners. So sometimes achievement is finding out that something isn't right, right? If I could eat one food for the rest of my life, I would eat dumplings because dumplings are delicious packets of joy. It's hard to find good dumplings in Indonesia, unfortunately. I really miss great dumplings. But yeah, I would eat dumplings forever. Like Kung Fu Panda. Yeah.
Thank you. I don't think I'll be full from dumplings, but yes, sure. So next we have Charlene.
Okay, thank you, Jenna. So yeah, good morning, everyone. For the personal and team achievements, so we tried out a new way of live commenting trial candidates during their presentation. I think this shows like better improvement from the last one, as like explained by Vera previously. So yeah, and then another one, we actually had a casual session like within the HR team and talk about random things outside of work, and we get to know each other's like deepest, darkest secrets. And I just like want to mention like Vera for this one. Thank you for sharing your stories. Yeah. Okay, but yeah. If I can only eat one food, right? It's actually hard to choose when you are like an omnivore. Well, literally you eat everything. But I'll pick Hainan chicken rice. It's actually in my family's blood as well and a part of our heritage. And because it's nice, it tastes nice, guys. So like whenever you get a chance, please try to like eat that one. Okay. Thank you. Back to you, Jenna.
Thank you. Yes, chicken rice, a Singapore dish. So next is RB.
Okay, for team achievement, I think the people coming makes us realize we need to adapt with the televisions, colors, and communication as a chapter. So it's good improvement. And then for the personal achievement, remembering well, of course I do. Even I went to swimming mostly. And then learning more about being a mature in professional setting. And then for the food, it's my homemade noodles. I created my own recipe, like make the noodle from the scratch and then make the sauce. And yeah, the main ingredient for the sauce is our fish sauce, and it's my own. I'm so proud of it. Thank you.
Thank you. So next is from Kevin, but he's out. So for his personal achievement, he completed his internship report. Now to finalize it. So if he can only eat one food, it would be nasi hoka hoka bento. Just try having one. It's impossible to explain. Okay. So I don't know what's that, but maybe someday I'll try it. So next is from Ilham.
Okay, hello everyone, morning. So for personal achievement, I think when I got as a campaign manager in High Price Tech, I think it's my achievement for me because it is my first time to be able to handle a high priority campaign. And for the team, especially kudos for Vera ya, for the HR trial evaluation paper. Also for the BV top team, Kevin, Shelin, and the other gangs for BV Talk. And don't forget guys, come to BV Talk this week, okay? You.
Yes.
Okay, next one. If you can only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? The one and only I will choose ayam geprek because I like ayam geprek because it is delicious and now there are many variations like ayam geprek mozzarella, ayam geprek matah, barbecue, carbonara, and etc. So it always never bored to eat ayam geprek especially. And fun fact, many ayam geprek shops like franchise, good big franchise, only press the chicken and pouring or seasoning on that. But actually ayam geprek need to crush them like nasi rames and mix with rice ya. So it is hard to find the real ayam geprek right now.
Okay, thank you. That's interesting. So next from Vera.
Okay, thank you, Jenna. So first for the achievement, we finally have the finalized program for UR outreach board thanks to PD, and also the best practice for HR's research plan evaluation is getting better and clearer. And for the food, there's this food in China called Huang Ji. So it's like a chicken brace, if I could say. So it's like my all-time comfort food when I'm in China, and also it's like soy sauce sweet, but it also can spicy at the same time. It's like really nice. Okay, thank you.
Oh my god, yes, thank you. I love spicy food. So, next for mine. So my personal achievement is I hosted my first farewell party and it was really fun and I learned new words such as yuk yuk from Avi and dan semangat from David. So one food I'll eat, I don't know if it's cheating if I say hot pot because you can add in a lot of different food, right? So if it's not hot pot, maybe soup and rice because it's really heartwarming, especially when you're having a hard day or when it's raining. So next from Iron.
Okay, thank you, Jenna, and good morning, everyone. For my personal achievement, I just got the information last Friday that I passed the 8HK level 5 pass. And for team achievement, I assist the university outreach process for PPE Talk 15 and also created my first content for LinkedIn thanks to Farah and Nadia. And also, this is my first time to get the opportunity to provide comments for the trial candidate as well. And if I could eat one food for the rest of my time, I think it's the same as Ilham, which is ayam geprek. But the difference is the ayam geprek is made by my mom. And I love spicy food, and she's good at making seasoning that suits my tongue. I think she will develop a good restaurant because of her recipes. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And congrats again for passing your test. Next, we have Bayu.
Hello. Okay. Thank you. So my update for last week, the team achievement is that the Bifigo mobile app is that waiting for so long is finally available for public now on the Play Store after a year of development actually. So this is at the beginning of the project is not a very priority project because of what happened in the world basically. But now it's finished, and congratulations PD team for achieving and making this reality. So looking forward to utilize this as a partnership engagement tool. And the second one is I've been able to clear up the photography backlog in marketing and actually use it as opportunity to meet property owners as well. So that's pretty good. The other update is I'm going to read the other one actually. So this is personal growth. So I've read an excerpt from this book from Alan G. Robinson. The book is called The Idea Driven Organization. So just reading about this topic, that there are two kind of people in the company. So one that busy trying to look good for other people, and the other one is that busy improving their own work basically. So this is interesting. I haven't read the entire book, but this is interesting of how can we basically focus on our own contribution rather than talking about other people's contribution and expecting others to help instead of helping others first. So that's it, my update. Back to you, Jenna.
Thank you. Okay, that's really interesting. Maybe when you're done with the book, you can share with us more. So next, we have Nadia.
Okay, hello, good morning, everyone. So my updates for the past week. So we launched the BBGO mobile app for Pioneer Android, and also working together with community to have the online event launch with partners. And the next is food that I would like to eat for the rest of my life is vegetable soup with tahu bacem, because I like soup-based food. And then for the personal, okay, no, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, I agree. I like soup-based food too. So next for Chris.
Okay, thank you, Jenna. So for Team Shipment, we completed the Message Tech project development phase, and Bifigo is now available in the Play Store. And congrats, team, for that. And the question for this week, I wanted to say fried rice, but when I think about my health, I think foods are the answer. So yeah, back to you, Jenna. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So next is actually Zio, but he has a class, so yeah. Then next is Nico.
Hello. So for the team achievement this week, uh, I'm about to finish a milestone in the campaign, which consists of two projects. And then if for the food question, I think mashed potato because I heard you can survive long enough eating potatoes only. Yeah. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Next is Raphael.
So my achievement is experiencing cross-chapter project. Kak Tandy delegated to me a video editing task from the community chapter, and the team achievement Vivigo is now available in the Play Store. And for my discovery is that as someone who has a very messed up sleeping schedule, a majority of your problems can and will be solved with a good night's rest. So it's pretty cool that I discovered that.
Okay, interesting. I'm not sure how that works, but you can teach me sometime. So next is Wayana.
Okay, thank you, Jenna. Okay, my update is I went to Oblat Canvassing, got 5 leads, and one more owner signed contract. Total we have 4 by today. And the food that I like is Vietnamese food, very light food that you can have breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And for the personal growth, when you stay with the vision and mission and set expectation correctly, the world around you will adapt. Say no to a partner that didn't want to commit. It's better in the end, if they need us, they will come back with the right expectation. Back to Jenna.
Okay, thank you. So just a reminder, next time it's okay if you just read the only two of the section. So thank you. Yeah, next is Rizal.
Okay, thank you, Jenna, and good morning, everyone. So for my update of the achievement is from the personal achievement, got approval for Hotjar subscription to support website initiatives. And for the team achievement is MQL refinement with Lilis, Yani, and Vidi to support partnership alignment from the beginning. And for the favorite food is ayam goreng. It's easy to buy, easy to find, and easy to cook. That's from me. Back to you, Jenna.
Thank you. All right. So next is Gani.
Okay, thank you, Tina, and good morning, everyone. So, same achievement, I kind of agree with Pershing. We discovered that our partner platform idea. Marketing need to innovate how to produce MCL through digital marketing and innovate on the way we get moving to digital marketing stories for the franchise. And favorite food ever is Aristotle, so let's support local business.
All right, thank you. Next is GD.
So, hello everyone. So, for my personal achievement, I think I don't have a notable achievement for this week. And then for the food, I think it just simply eggs because it's unlimited and simply delicious, easy to cook, and full of micronutrients. PS, if you can eat egg, then probably you can find chicken, which is then you can eat it as well, right?
All right, Chico. So now we have Aike. Oh wait, yes. So she her personal achievement, find the best practice to rank the blog on the Google. Not sure yet either it can be implemented to another blog or not. And for food, rice is enough for me. So being in a place where I can't find rice is torturing. Okay, I can't imagine eating plain rice, but sure if that works. Next is Lilis.
Hello, sorry, my connection is a bit lagging actually. For myself, for team achievement, actually, I'm very happy that we can align the community property partner transformation campaign with the journey itself. So we we have more clarity on the deterministic goal, especially for the advocacy. And then second one, the community team is able to improve the GMB awareness by adding 9 5-star reviews like last week. And then the food that I would like to eat is babi guling. Love it without no reason. Thank you, back to Jenna.
Thank you, and thanks for including a picture because I wouldn't know what it would be. So next is VD.
Okay, thank you very much, Jenna. So team achievement, the team achieved sales target for this month. I completed the employee engagement funnel based with Vera, and I see that HR team are very active in Discord. This allows quick response in various cases. And if I can only eat one thing, I will choose Indomie goreng because it's practical. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. So next is David.
Hello, Jenna. Good morning, everyone. For the achievement, we have collect asset data from the Jogja base and we'll try to estimate the price. Thank you, Kagani, for helping us with the room to Reka. And next, for food, cipera, a traditional food from North Sumatra, made from ayam kampung and corn flour. It's because so delicious and reminds me of my hometown. Thank you, Jenna.
All right, thank you. Next, we have Kayla, but she's out. So for her personal achievement, put together slides and hosted first farewell party, which was yesterday. And her food, the food that she can eat for the rest of her life, cheese, beer. I will not try to pronounce all that, but kind of said that certain types of cheese can be expensive and hard to find in Indonesia. So if I could have it for the rest of my life, I'd die happy. Okay. Then moving on, we have Kevin from BI.
Okay, thank you. So, from my personal achievement, I just finished my fourth semester yesterday. I just finished all my final exams, and I'm just waiting for my index to come up. And for the question, since you can only eat one food for the rest of your life, you will probably be sad and your life will probably be short. So I'll just enjoy it and I'll just eat burgers every day.
Yes, we are here for a good time, not a long time. So, moving on to announcements. Yes. Okay, so after that, then there's no announcement today. Then moving on to core value recognition. So, passing the time to Grace.
Yes. Thank you, Jenna. I think you can pass it to Fidi first because he's the most top one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
This again, I am recognizing the Vistans. So it means everyone, each individual of you, for Never Settle. We figured out a lot of different things and different pivots that we can do for this month. And I think the things that we do to fail forward is like a lot. And I hope that it can be the foundation for the next generation of Vistans as well as ourselves. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next is Gray.
Yes. Thank you, Jenna. So I want to recognize Anand, Dipta, and Sasha. So there has been some trouble regarding gas at lot 3. So Anand and Dipta and Sasha immediately runs to help clearing the problem. While Sasha and Anand handles it online, Dipta went to lot 3 to help the gas offline. So props to them for solving the case.
Dipta's in Bali? Okay.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Next is Jing.
Yeah. Okay. So I'd like to recognize Tendi, and this is something that I saw on Tendi's update. So Tendi identified that also would be able to help him grow on analysis, and he, I think somebody mentioned it. He remained vulnerable and went to seek guidance from somebody who is newer and younger on his team. I think that what that actually emphasizes is what a growth mindset actually means. So this is to everybody. If you've been here I learn a lot from new people coming into the company, and I hope new people in the company will continuously be generous and teach me new things about the world that I didn't know about, like Clubhouse. No, I knew about that before, but yeah, all kinds of knowledge and serious skills and understandings can come from people newer in the company. So if you've been here for a while, be open and seek that sort of guidance. If you're new here, feel free to everyone can learn basically, and that's what a growth mindset is about. Okay, that's my update.
All right, thank you. So, actually, there's like an announcement from GD.
Sorry?
Announcement from GD. Yes.
From Fidi?
Oh, no, from no.
Gede.
Oh, Gede, right? Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, over to Gede.
Hello. So yeah, I got this from Sheldon that today I have to announce that my resignations, or I resigned from Bukit Vista. It's very dramatic, and also I know it's very short time to know y'all. I'm very blessed and delightful to have a mentors, to have a supervisors, as Jeng, Wayana, and Bayu, and all of you guys, which are very, I think, talented and fit for the positions. So basically, I take another offers from other company, and I want to venture myself into engineering more. Because as far as I know, your vision is to inspire, delight, and also the core value also is itself is fail fast and fail forward. I mean, I don't want to make the company itself, Bukit Vista itself, to be lying down because my performance may be down or motivation is going down, and then things like that. So yeah, for the both to have a good advantage for both parties, I think it's the best decision for me to not continue to Bukit Vista, and also acknowledge that I have like the lack of capability or maybe capacity in doing my performance. So I decided to take the offer from our company, and hopefully, not hopefully, is I will be have more contributions in that company. I think that's all I can say for this moment, and thank you for the opportunities for having me here. That's all.
Okay, thank you. So I'll pass the time now to Gray.
Yes, thank you, Jenna. And I hope for the success for your future, Gede. And thank you so much for everyone to attend this all hands. So we are kind of heading towards to the end of the month. So we have reached several targets, and maybe there are some that we haven't reached, but maybe we can learn from our mistakes for this month. We can close this month's chapter and June a new theme and also spirits. So yeah, thank you to everyone that has attended this all hands. So I wish you all to have a lovely day, and don't forget to eat properly, you guys. See a lot of food today. So yeah, have a great day, everyone. Thank you.